Hi, this is Dustin, 3D Services. Little about myself. I am an 18-year snowplow veteran. I am an expert in bobcats. I want to tell you about this fantastic new blade that I built. I used it in the entire last season with absolutely amazing results. Alright, some basics about the blade here. It's 8 foot wide, steel cutting edge, industry standard trip edge, like industry standard springs, adjusters, things like that. That's all normal stuff. It's got poly shoes. It's got it's a floating box, which means the box and the machine actually ride separately. The turnbuckles on the top there, they adjust the pitch of the blade, and thereby it fine-tunes the blade to fit your machine perfectly, because the machine heights vary a little bit with, you know, the heel height, the tread of the tires changes the height of the machine, and all that can be compensated with those turnbuckles on the here. You're showing a little bit of down pressure. You know, just uncurl it until you get the pins all the way to the bottom. I don't have any down pressure footage because we just didn't need it. I mean, this was a very light snow working with. This was an annoying snow. It just would not stop. It snowed like 8 inches, and then like an inch on top of that, and then you plow that another inch on top of that, and you plow that, and it's just all within 48 hours. It was a tough snowfall. This is like one of the last nights here. This is Steve operating the machine. He's a really good operator. This is the property he normally does. Alright, here he is. He's flipping the wings back. Get ready for back dragging. Alright, the wings are completely out of the way. You get right up to anything. I don't know why he did that, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, you get right up close to anything. 8 inches away with wings. You know, this thing has wings. You get right 8 inches up to anything. Back drag it. Flip the wings down. Back to normal operatings. Push everything, you just back dragged away. Stick it in the pile. Alright, look how fast this blade is. He makes turns, set it down, and goes. There's no fiddling with the adjustments, and it sets perfect every. You can't set this wrong so that the wings are digging in on the heel or on the front. I mean, it just can't happen. They're floating wings, and those turnbuckles, they adjust it so that the wings aren't actually even touching the ground. They're about a ½ inch off the ground, so they don't even get any wear. You know, those wings are, you know, went through an entire season, didn't wear down hardly any. And they're poly wings because they don't touch the ground. I mean, they ride ½ inch off the ground, and that's fine. You know, you're not losing any snow off that. Alright, so here he is going to show off the trip edge for me. The wings are going to ride up the curb first, and then it'll engage the trip. Oh yeah, there's the trip. Alright, blade down. He's going to set it down perfectly. This is how it's set. You set the arms down, you drop the pin till it's anywhere in the slide, but halfway in the slide is the best. We'll watch it again. Set the arms down, uncurl it until it pins in the slide. That's it, and that's perfect. You can't mess that up. Here we go, more or trip edge stuff, the wings float over the curb, and the edge is back. Alright, now this is Shane. He's operating. He's actually never operated one of my floating boxes before. I've got other floating boxes, but not with the floating wings. The floating wings is the new part here. You'll probably notice that this is a different blade. I actually built two identical blades. One's got the white shoes on it, one's got the black shoes. This is the black shoe blade. Shane's my deck guy. He normally stays up in the park and he plays by a whole set of a brand new set of rules up there. And he's got his own special custom built blade for that. He's been on the deck for 5 years or so. That's why he's never run one of my floating boxes. But he's got an angle blade with wings on it. But it's funny too, because after running this, he's about 10 minutes into this blade right now. But he got to use it after the snowfall, and after, like on a different property, he got to use it after the snowfall. He's like, and he was just an expert at this. I mean, he's flipping wings back dragging, loading docks. I mean, he's just, he likes this blade a lot. And, you know, now I'm building him a floating wing, floating box with a rubber cutting edge, and we're going to go with like 2-inch shoes on the bottom. The poly shoes on the bottom are completely, they're easy to replace. You replace them with any material you want to, anything but steel. Don't do steel. But I mean, you want to go poly on the sides, you want to go rubber. You know, just cut the end at a 45-degree angle and zoom, bang, you're done. I mean, if you wanted to put wood on the side, geez, you could put wood on the side. You know, put a 2x6 up there. You know, it would do just as well as a poly, actually. Because all it's doing is holding the snow in. It's not riding on the surface. You know, I mean, it'll touch the surface here and there, obviously, but in proper plow position, which is anywhere where the pin's within the slide, those shoes will not be touching the ground. Alright, this is stripping down a pile. All the snow you see here was pushed up here by this blade. And we've got the piles as high as we can go with the trees and whatever obstacles are in the way right there. And we have to get this pile pushed back all the way up to the curb. Now, here's the really cool part about this. When you run into a pile, or when you come up against the pile and you're stripping it down, the one wing comes up on the side, like the far wing will come up. Alright, watch this right here. Like, see that wing's up in the air like that? And the other one stays down? Well, that wing that's up in the air, it just strips that pile down and just creates this fantastic edge that is perfect. And there's reinforcement along the side of it, holding on the so what you have is you've got this blade cutting up the side of the snow pile. It's being like cut at the bottom with the steel cutting edge. That's not something you can do with any box blade, because you know when you run into it with a regular box blade, the wind will dig in and you have to like pull it out, and you have to like zigzag it if you strip down a pile with like a box without wings. Alright, now this is Shane here. Like I said, he's been trained on the sectional blades, so you know he's used to he's used to certain things when doing this. And this next video clip coming up here, it's just priceless. I didn't figure I'd use it in the video, but when I heard it, it's priceless. I'm going to tell him what to do, After he's done stripping down this pile. And then I'm gonna tell him what to do, and he like second guesses me. He like confirms it twice. Like are you sure you want me to do this? You know, because he knows it'll break the blade. It'll break a sectional blade. All right, so here we go. Let's listen.
Alright, get a full head of steam as hard as you can. Drive straight into that pile. Blades down, wings down like you're plowing. Pick up this coke line, or this streamer here, and hit that pile as hard as you can. With the blade on the ground. Yeah, this would break a sectional.
Alright, so here he comes right at the pile. Blade all the way down, hits that pile as hard as he can. And flips the wings back, and that's it, man, he's done. Alright, so this is me plowing now. I'm holding the phone in my teeth here. I actually was expecting on recording. I was out there to snowplow. But look at that snow. Look at how that snow just like rolls up on that blade there. I mean, you can see exactly what's going on with it. You know if you're look at those pins, riding on the blade. This bumpy part of the giant snow pile there. All right, yeah. So that's the blade. Really proud of that blade. It's actually the best blade that I have ever used. And thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.